jungles of the Philippines, there is a woman who is 103 years old. She is the oldest tattoo artist in the world, and she doesn't use a tattoo machine, and she doesn't let you choose your own tattoo. Who is this woman, and why do tourists beg her to get a tattoo? When I was in the Philippines, I met a lot of tourists who came to the country not to see the beaches, but to get a tattoo from the 103-year-old lady. So I thought to myself, how good could this woman be? Well, we chased her down to tell you her story. She lives 2 days away from the capital. Not 2 hours, not 2 flights, 2 full days. So we flew all the way to the north of the country. Then we had to get on a jeep and trek for another 1 full day. Until the next morning, we arrived here in the village of Puskalan, where we found Whang Od. The way she makes tattoos is unlike any other. First, you do not choose your own design. You have to pick from these. Each of them has a different meaning. This means protection, this means direction, and this means long life. Whang Od also makes her own ink out of charcoal and water. She uses her own needles out of thorns from a tree. She even has her own way of drawing by tapping the tattoo on your skin like this.
Siya yung hakan-ama na nanon sa duman datua. Nan matayan siya ro. Kitiyaat. Kasta tidala. Piksa. Mansakit mi. Na tan ako siya kamatsaya saon.
And even though she's 100 years old, she can tap really, really fast as 100 taps a minute. And this one-of-a-kind tattoo will only cost you $20. But it's not just unique or beautiful. It's also a link to a lost history. 1,000 years ago, there used to be more tattoo makers like Whang Od, but they didn't give tattoos to tourists. They gave tattoos to village men and women to wish them good luck in battle and good luck in marriage.
Yan sa ukali sa idi, way sa daidi. Nung pumapatay ka, sitot ikabinan dato. Ilugluki sa tsadyan, ngay mantititi. Ingka-ingkaran na. Sado, datugara sa nahuyon, apa kardak, ilab, labing.
Yes, Whang Od was actually the first woman in her village to become a tattoo maker. But as this tradition dies out and other tattoo makers passed away, Whang Od became the last one of her kind.
Aran nan sasak, pakato, ilan nan sisunod ura to, ilan sa ran iling na, ilan sa ong na, ako siya na tsairan na. Siya na ay important.
So she decided to break a 1,000-year-old tradition by starting to ink tourists.
Nandamdamu, anaya Krish. Santo misyo masalunuti liyang. Dumadami.
And now, hundreds of tourists, just like me, go to that village in the middle of nowhere to get to the world's most unique tattoo artist. So even when she dies, she can keep the tradition alive on the skin of many people for another 1,000 years.
No adik maalila, no adik makakita, sadong Damit na may subsublat.
Until then, you'll find this 103-year-old woman sitting here in her room, tapping her way to the history books.